So today we're going to talk about how to clean a stall. Now it doesn't need to be done perfectly, but it does need to be clean. When we clean a stall, it's very important that we turn over as much of the shavings as we can and make sure that we look for as many poop and pee piles as we can find. So you can see here, Bree is sifting through all of the shavings to make sure that she doesn't miss any of the poop or pee piles. Some of them are pretty obvious, but some horses kind of run through their stalls and kind of mix everything up, so it can make it a little bit tricky. So you can see she's picking out all the little pieces she can find. One of the trickiest parts about picking out stalls is finding all of the pee spots. So right here you can see Bree is turning over some of the shavings that seem to be kind of clumped together. Right there is a small pee spot, so she is going to flip it over so she can collect as much of it as she can, and then scoop it up and dump it out. In this stall, it's almost done, so Bree is now pulling the edges of the stall up. What we don't want is all of the nice clean shavings to be on the edges of the stall. You can see here, Bree is taking out the old hay that the horses will not eat anymore. There are oftentimes hay that maybe you might think the horses will eat, but they will not. So a lot of times the hay that's remaining in the stalls needs to be scooped up and pitched out. So now Bree is kind of pulling away from the walls. We want to make sure that we don't have big edges of shavings pushed up against the walls. And she's picking out the last little bits and pieces of manure and hay that the horses will not eat. Now she's pulling the shavings into the stall. The horses, when they come in and out, do tend to drag the shavings out with them. So we want to keep as much of the nice shavings in as we can. And here you can see behind this door is what we're kind of looking for. We want to make sure that there's no shavings in front of the door, so as the door opens and closes, shavings don't get pulled out with it. And here is just a quick picture of what we're kind of looking for in front of each door. So you can see that the shavings are pulled about 2 feet away from the door so that the horses, as they're coming in and out, don't drag shavings with them. Once the stall is cleaned out, then you can add 2 wheelbarrows full of fresh shavings. Thank you so much.